Programming construct. Programming is writing computer code to create a program to solve a problem. Programs are created to implement algorithms. So this chapter shows the use of programming and should be used in conjunction with learning the syntax of the appropriate programming language. Programming. So many programming languages are free to download and use. This chapter shows the use of programming and should be used in conjunction with learning the syntax of an appropriate programming language. Programs developed in this chapter will be illustrated by using the following freely available languages. So we are going to see Logo programming, also known as Turtle graphics. It is a good basic introduction to programming for beginners, and it is used for teaching students the basics of computer programming and control. We are also going to see Visual Basic, which is an object-oriented computer programming language that promotes rapid program development and readable code. So Logo programming. So if you don't have Logo programming software on your computer, you can download it from the link as you can see here. It is freely available. So Logo is a simple computer programming language which can be used to control devices. For example, a small robot known as a turtle can be moved around the floor using Logo. So as the turtle moves around the screen, it drags a pen that leaves a trail behind it. So now we are going to see the turtle. The turtle, as you can see here, it is a triangle or it can be a cursor also, which represents the turtle in the screen. You can give it commands to make it create lines and drawings. So the turtle now, it can move in two directions. It can either move forward, and as you can see, while it is moving, it leaves a trail behind it, and it can either move backwards. So as you can see, when it moves forward and it moves backward, it leaves a trail behind it. However, the turtle, it cannot move to the right or to the left. So as I said, the turtle can move only in two directions. It can either move forward or backwards, but it cannot move to the right or to the left. To make it move to the right or to the left, we have to rotate it. So to make it move to the left, so we will rotate it to the left, and then we will be able to move either forward or backward. Or if we want it to move to the right, so we will rotate it to the right, then again it will be able to move forward and backwards. For Logo programming, you have to know where is your right and where is your left. Many students seem to be confused with it. So once you know where is your right and where is your left, everything else becomes very easy in Logo programming. So there are many commands which can be used to control the turtle. Below are the most common Logo commands. So we are going to see the commands, the meaning of it, and an example. The first one is the pen down. It means lower the pen down, that is to draw a line. For example, let's take a piece of paper, you are writing something. So it means that the pen is touching the paper, and whatever command you will give, it will draw a line. So when you say pen down, that is, it will draw the line. Now when we say pen up, it will lift the pen to not draw a line. For example, when it was pen down, that is, the pen was touching the paper, everything that you would draw, a line will be created alongside it. Now when you say pen up, that is, so you have lift your pen up, so it is not touching the paper. So whatever command you will give to the turtle, for example, nothing will be drawn. So the example is pen up. Forward n. N is the number of steps. So move the turtle forward a number of steps. For example, forward 50, so it is moving the turtle 50 steps forward. Backward n, so it will be moving the turtle backwards a number of steps. So here, for example, we have backwards 30, so it will move the turtle backwards 30 steps. Then we have left. It will turn left a number of degrees. For example, left 90. It means that it will turn the turtle left 90 degrees. Right n. So it will turn right a number of degrees. For example, it will turn to the right 45 degrees, as you can see in the example here. Then the last one that you are going to see is repeat and repeat. So this command in between these lines should be repeated n times. For example, if you have a command that is continuously repeated a number of times, for example, as you can see here, repeat 4. So what does that mean? It means that these commands forward 20 and right 90 is being repeated 4 times, and repeat it ends the process. So we are now going to see some examples of logo commands that are being used to draw simple shapes. So we are going to see an example of a solid shape first. So this here is our example, and as you can see here, this is our arrow indicating the turtle. So the turtle is in this direction. So the turtle will have to move here, do this, here, and finally do this to come back to the original point here. So the turtle now, as you can see here, we have a line which is being drawn. So when the line is being drawn, as I said before, that is, the pen is touching the paper. That means a line will be drawn. So this means the first command will be pen down. If there was no line at the beginning, then it would have been pen up. So logo commands to draw it, pen down, as I said, because the line is being drawn. So I will put the turtle here to show you how it is going to be. So as I said before, the turtle can only move in 2 directions, forward and backward. So here we can move forward here, so it will move forward how many steps? 60 steps. So forward 60 will be the command, and the turtle will move 60 steps. Now, as I said, the turtle cannot move to the right or to the left. For it to move to the right or the left, we have to rotate it. So the turtle will be rotated. So in which direction it has to rotate? The line continues there, so it will rotate in this direction here. So it will rotate to the right. And we have to know the degrees it will rotate. So this here is 90 degrees, so it will rotate 90 degrees. So right 90, that is, it will rotate it 90 degrees. So as you can see, the turtle will rotate 90 degrees. Now what the turtle will do, it will have to move forward again. So how many steps? As you can see here, it is 60 steps. So forward 60, the turtle will move 60 steps forward, and then as it cannot move to the right or to the left, it will have to rotate itself. So it will rotate to the right 90 degrees again. So the turtle rotated 90 degrees to the right. Now what it will have to do, it will have to forward 30, the 30 steps here to move forward. Then it will have to rotate again. In which direction? To the right again. So right 90 degrees. As you can see here, we don't have how many steps we have to forward, but we can calculate it. We see here it is 30, and here it is 60, so we'll do 60 minus 30. So here it will be 30. So we will forward 30. Now you will see that we will rotate it to the left 90 degrees, and then we will forward 30 again, rotate to the right 90 degrees, and then forward 30. And when we finish with our code, normally we put pen up. That means it will not be able to draw anything else. So these are our commands for the solid shape, as you can see here. Now example of a shape with gaps. So as you can see here, the turtle, it is here. The arrow indicates the position of the turtle. So the first step to draw it, as you already know now, as it is drawing a line, it will be penned down. Then we'll forward 40 steps. When the turtle will reach here, we will have to rotate it. So it is going to rotate to the right 90 degrees. So the turtle will be in this position then. Then we will have to forward 20. The turtle will come here. Then what will happen here, you will see that there is no line. So what should we do when there is no line? As you already know now, pen down, it means that the pen is touching the paper, so whatever you will draw, it will have a line. When it has no line, you have to use pen up, so it will lift the pen. So whatever you will write, there will be no line that will be drawn. So we'll use pen up, it will lift up the pen. Then we'll forward 10. So the turtle will come here now. And then we will use pen down because the line is being drawn again here, as you can see. Then we will forward 20 again. The turtle will be in this position. So as you can see, we will have to rotate it. So we will rotate it to the right 90 degrees. So the turtle will come in this position. Then we will have to forward 40. The turtle will come here then. Then we will have to rotate it again for the turtle to come in this direction. So we'll rotate it 90 degrees to the right. Then we will have to forward 20. The turtle will come here. As you can see here, then there will be no line. So we will have to lift the pen up. Then forward 10. The turtle will come here. Then we will have to pen down because the line is being drawn again. And then forward 20. And when we finish with it, so it will come here, the turtle. So when we have finished drawing the line, what we will do, we will use pen up. So now let's see an example using repeat and repeat. So as you can see here, we have a square, and for a square, as you already know, the four sides are the same. That is, it is here, as you can see, it is 30 steps everywhere, and everywhere it is 90 degrees. So what we are going to do, we are going to do the option 1 first, that is doing it the normal way. The turtle is here and we have to draw the line and so on, so it will be pen down first, then forward 30, so the turtle will be here. Then, as you already know, we will have to rotate it how many degrees, so this here is 90 degrees, so we will have to rotate the turtle 90 degrees here, then forward 30 again, then rotate it 90 degrees for it to become in this direction, then forward 30 and rotate it 90 degrees for it to come in this direction, and then forward 30 again. So forward 30, right 90, forward 30, right 90, forward 30, right 90, forward 30, and at the end when it comes here again, you can just use pen up. Now option 2, when using repeat and repeat. So pen down, it will be here as usual. So now what can you see, what has repeated here? So you will see that forward 30 and right 90, it has been repeated, as you can see, 3 times, and we have forward 30, it has been repeated 4 times. So as you already know, only when we use forward and backward, then it will create the line, it will trace the line. As if we use right and left, that is, it will rotate the turtle to the right and to the left, it will not draw any line. So what we are going to do, we are going to repeat it 4 times. Why 4 times? Because when the turtle will come here, we we will just write 90 degrees, so the turtle will change position and will be in this direction, but it will not change anything to the diagram. So repeat 4 times. What it will repeat 4 times? It will repeat forward 30 and right 90 4 times. Forward 30, right 90 4 times. Then to end it we use and repeat. And of course at the end we use pen up. So as you can see here, what has been repeated is this part has been repeated 4 times. And if we do it like this, you will see that. So forward 30, turn to the right 90, forward 30, turn to the right 90, forward 30, turn to the right 90, and forward 30. It will do the same thing again. Sorry, my drawing is not that good. So both options will draw the shape to the left. Option 2, however, does it in fewer steps by using repeat and repeat command. So now we are going to see how to download the logo programming software, that is MSW Logo. So as you can see here, we will go to softronix.com here, and then we will click on MS Logo, an educational programming language. So after clicking on it, you will see that there is the setup kit here. So you click on the setup kit and then it will ask you where you want to save it. So I am going to save it on my desktop here. So I save it. So as you can see, it has already been downloaded. After it has been downloaded, you just double click on it. It will install automatically. So as you can see, this is the software here, and after installing it, I will open it. So I will click on OK here. OK. So this is my software. So let's see briefly about the software. This here is a turtle playground. All this here is a turtle playground. It is a place where the turtle will create shapes when you will give commands. Here is the turtle. As you already know now, it is a triangle or cursor which represents the turtle in the screen. You can give it commands to make it create lines and drawings. This is the commander box. And here we have the input box. The input box, it is below the commander box. And it is here so that you can type your commands for the turtle. And here we have the reset button here, as you can see here. So it is used to clear the screen. We have the execute here. It is like pressing the enter key. It tells the turtle to execute or to run your commands. The command box here, it is a big space in the commanders window which keeps a list of what is going on. So if you make a mistake when you write commands, you will see a message here. So let's do the square what we just did previously. So we did pen down, then forward 30, right 90 degrees, forward 30 again, right 90, forward 30, and right 90, and at last forward 30. So if I can draw another shape also. So for example, let me reset. Click on reset here to reset the turtle playground here. So I can do another shape. For example, we can do. Let me do this a bigger square. So as it is already penned down, so we'll go directly forward. Let's say 200. Then right 90, forward 200, right 90, forward 200, right 90, and then forward 200. and if I can do right 90 also, you will see that it will not change the diagram at all. It will remain the same. So I will click on reset. Now if I want to do a triangle, for example, what will I do? To do a triangle, as the turtle is in this position and it can either move forward or backwards. So here if I move forward, it will move in a straight line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate it to the right 30 degrees. As you can see, my turtle has rotated. So I will forward, let's say 200. Then as I'm going to do a triangle, I have to calculate the angle, so I will say moving to the right again 120 degrees. So as you can see, my turtle has changed position. Then I will forward 200 again, and then I will rotate again to the right 120 degrees, and then I will forward 200 again. So as you can see, now I have created a triangle in the Logo software. So there are many other options that you can do by using this software. You just have to remember where is your right and where is your left, and have to calculate, how to see the amount, the degrees that you are going to change to position turtle, the number of steps that you have to move, and so on. So this was an example on how to use the Logo programming software.